Hey everybody, it's Lo. Welcome back to my channel, Lo Without Limits. Today I just got back from the gym and I did a lower hypertrophy workout, and I figured instead of ending it at the gym, why not come home and do it with little to no equipment needed. So I'm gonna be doing 5 exercises. So if you wanna see this at home, super easy workout, then just keep watching. So I just got back from the gym and I did a lower hypertrophy day. So I did squats and deadlifts, and I figured why not come home and finish it with just some body weight exercises. So there'll be 5 exercises. Each one you can do 3 sets of, and each set will have 12 to 15 reps. If you start doing 15 for each set and it's starting to feel easy, I have linked some resistance bands and a hip circle down below. Start with the easiest one. If that starts feeling too easy every time you do it, then just go up, and you can start like overlapping resistance bands to get even more resistance. So you can make it a little bit harder, but it's super simple to do with just your body weight if that's all you have, and even just in your living room slash bedroom slash it's a studio apartment. So the first one that we'll be doing is just some side band walks, just to kind of warm up and have like a really fast and simple first exercise. So I'll do 15 reps of those, and I'll show you right now. Okay, lighting isn't super amazing, but we'll make it work anyway. You don't need to be well lit to work out. So the first one that we'll just be doing is lateral walks. Again, you don't need a resistance band, but it definitely helps. I have linked them down below. So stick it around your ankles, way down there, and kind of get to one end of your mat or wherever you're starting. Get in a squatted position, and this I did a lot in volleyball, so my quads and everything know what's going on, and go 3 to whichever direction you're starting out first, from me to right, 3 to the left, and that's one set. You're gonna do that 15 times. If 15 is too easy, just go up in the resistance band, and always have it in kind of like a squat position, so feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart and pointed out, and you'll be down, not like all the way in a squat, but like you're gonna play volleyball, you know? And you go 1 with your leading foot, and then follow, 2, follow, 3, follow, and then just back the other way. And then there's your set. So do that 15 times. So that really works your glute med, aka side butt. And I lost count of how many I did, but I'm gonna stop right there, only because I did do a lot of squats and deadlifts and other stuff, and I have to turn my AC off for this, and I'm dying. So on to the second exercise. Okay, this exercise you're gonna do one on one leg, then on the other. Once you do both legs, that is one set. Again, don't need a resistance band. If you want to, it helps. And stick it back on your ankles. And we're going to do glute kickbacks. So start kind of in a straight up position. One your foot, the foot that you're going to start off with, in the back, and just kind of kick it back. Make sure you're keeping your butt and your core tight. And the other side. And once you do that to both sides, again, that's one set. 12 to 15 each side per set, and do that 3 times. Okay, this next one is a leg day classic, but I did a lot of today, which is why my butt already hurts, but it is a squat. Again, you don't need a resistance band. They're good enough with just your body weight, but it does help. This time you'll stick it above your knees, kind of where like your legs muscles go up like that, great spot. And we'll just do 12 to 15 squats. Now for the squats, again, classic squat position, feet a little wider than shoulder width, slightly pointed out, and then because it's just body weight, you don't have anything on your back, if you can, depending on your range of motion, go as deep as you possibly can while keeping your back still straight. You don't want to be like hunching over and like doing this. And then kind of get your butt down and then push off from your heels. So once you're at the bottom, use your heels to really push off. That's where all your weight should be. Don't be going on your toes, because they'll just topple you forward and it's really bad mechanics once you put a bar on your back. Now, if that, you've gone to the easy, the medium, the hard, resistance bands, and the hip circle, and you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can do a squat with a little leg raise and get that side butt again. So I did 12 regular squats. I'm gonna do the last 3 as a squat with the leg raise. I'm clearly very out of breath. Again, classic squat position. Go down, up, one side, down, up, the other, and down. And once you're down again, 1 rep. So if you want to do all your squats like that, then doing both sides is 1 rep. Do 12 to 15, that is a set. But next exercise. This one I bring to you from my floor. It's not yoga, we're not getting zen. We are doing hip bridges again. Not necessary, but always nice. Stick it right where you had it for the squats. In a little spot of your thighs. Lay down to where like your shoulders and everything's nice and flat against your mat. And for this, the closer you kind of bring your legs, the more butt it works. And the further out your legs are, the more quads you're hitting. So obviously, it's 2018, everybody wants a butt. So get kind of close there. And we're just gonna do 12 to 15 hip bridges. So have your back flat, your arms kind of down, just chilling. And use a tight core and your butt to go up, do a little squeeze, come back down. Now I usually end my lower hypertrophy days with these, and I'll take one of those pre-loaded barbells and just like lay that across my hips. And of course I'll use the bare barbell pad, which I will also link down below to kind of protect all the good stuff down here. But you're not at a gym, you don't have those barbells available. But this, even with the hip circle, is too easy. You can do an alternating leg raise with it. So back in your position, like you're just gonna do a regular one. Go up, kick a leg out, go down, down, back up. Again, squeezing the butt, kick a leg out, down, down. And that is 1 rep. So if you wanna do all of those, then do both sides for 1 rep, 12 to 15 reps, and that will make your set. Now if that's still too easy, by the way, make sure you're kind of, when you go up, your legs may want to cave in, but to keep that resistance and really feel it in your legs, kind of push out with your knees. But if you really want to feel a challenge, get ready with one leg. And then just kind of leave one out. And you don't even need a resistance band for this really, since you're not lifting it them both up. And use, again, using the heel of your foot to lift your whole butt up, squeeze, and down. Because if you use your toes, nothing is really gonna happen. And this goes for all exercises, not even lower body, just like all-encompassing exercises. Make sure your core is tight. I rarely really work out my core unless I'm like, don't want to go to the gym and I just want to do abs at home, which I have made a video on. So instead of always working out my core and spending a lot of time at the gym only working on my abs, I'll just make sure that my abs are tight when I'm doing all my exercises, especially big compound movements like the squat, like a row or a bench press or a deadlift. If your core is tight, then the muscles in it will have to obviously stabilize your body. They have to stabilize your spine. They have to make sure that everything's working from toe and heel up to the very top. So by keeping your core stabilized and having good form, it will be worked out anyway. And then if you do have extra time, or if you don't want to go to the gym but you do want to do a workout, perfect time to work your core. I also like throwing a little bit of ab exercises in my leg days, which I mentioned before. Okay, for this next and final exercise, it is a single leg deadlift. This one you really don't need any equipment for, but if you do happen to have a small free weight at home, or a heavy water jug, or a dog, or a small child, definitely use it. This I really like doing at the end of my lower hypertrophy days, as well as like the banded hip thrust. So for these ones, I don't have any shoulder nor dogs or heavy water bottles. But when you do have a weight, always hold it in the hand opposite of the one that is going to be opposite the leg that's on the floor. So, and another good tip for this is find something to focus on. I realize I have a really bad balance. So I have to like look at something like on the wall, and if I just like really focus on that, then it kind of takes me away from like feeling unbalanced because all my mind is going on that one thing. So you'll start on one leg. For a lot of these one leg exercises, I didn't say it with the other few, I like starting on my weaker leg only because then that one will feel burned out, and then I can just mirror that on my good leg, which for me is my right one's my good one, my left leg is weaker just because it's my left side, and I also have a bad knee on my left side. So I always start off with my left, and whatever that can do, I just mirror on my right, versus starting on my good leg and being like, yeah, I can get 15 at this weight and really, really good. And then my left leg is like, girl, no. So I start off on my left, and then my right is just like following along, and that will just kind of just balance out your strength to match whatever your weaker one can do. That way they can become equal. So to start off again, you're gonna have a lot of your weight in your heel. That way you're not like toppling forward. But if you're holding something, maybe you just kind of go down and almost like, I wasn't focusing because I was talking. Down. You just go down and then you go back up, and then that's one rep, and you're gonna do that 12 to 15 on each side to make a set. Now it's focus time. There's like a crumb of something on my floor, and that, because my floors are dark and this crumb is like light, that is my focus point. So I did, I don't know if I did 12 or 15, I forgot now. But I did it on my left leg. Now I'm gonna do it on my right. As you can see, I'm still a little bit wobbly on my right side, but it's definitely a lot better than my left. And where I said to really put your weight on your heel, that's so important because I can even feel myself since I am like so used to doing this. I really feel where my weight goes. So I can tell like when I'm standing here, my weight is on my heel and I go forward. And because so much of my weight is forward, that I do start putting more weight on my toes. And then when I come back up, my toes can't really handle that, like being all in one toe coming up, which is when I do get shaky. So just be sure to be down. And if you feel yourself moving towards your toes when you're like in this position, definitely put it back on your heels. And that makes coming back up so much easier. So if you might have to focus on that and kind of readjust yourself and like reposition all your weight, which may take longer, but just hold it, make sure you're balanced, and that'll make it so much more efficient. Clearly, I still struggle with those. I have terrible balance. A lot of my family, my sisters always did like dance and gymnastics, all this stuff, and I'm like, hey guys. But I did really well in school, which is what matters. So that is that at-home workout. Again, no equipment is required, but if you want a resistance band, a hip circle, anything else, that like barbell pad, if you do go to the gym, use a like pre-weighted barbell, I'll have all linked down below, as well as my other at-home workout videos. I've done abs and back, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this workout or what you want to see more of on my channel, whether it's at-home workouts, more food, whatever it is. Let me know. While you're at it, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading a new video every Wednesday on health, wellness, you name it, I'll be posting it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.